Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I'll be giving you another delayed review. This time I'll be discussing the latest and very good episode of Star Trek Picard, which dropped its newest episode this past Thursday. I did not get a chance to watch it on Thursday as I was at the movies watching the latest DC sequel, Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Highly recommend it. You can check out that film review right here on this channel. It's one of my more recent videos. But we are here to talk Star Trek. So before I get into all of that, of course, please be warned, like most of my episode reviews, this is a spoiler-free review. So if you, not spoiler-free, spoiler-filled review. So if you're not caught up on Picard by the latest episode, which is episode 5, you do not want to keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing spoilers, plot details, character stuff, all that jazz. That being said, you have been warned. Let's dive right back into it. First and foremost, so great to have Ro Laren back. And such a bummer that they killed her off in the same damn episode. Am I right? I mean, damn, she had a sweet, well, bittersweet reunion with Picard. I liked that scene in their little standoff in the holodeck when they both have phasers on each other, that they both realize they are who they claim to be, and neither one of them is a changeling, because of the sincerity of the pain and the heartbreak in their voices to one another about how they both felt betrayed by each other and how close they once were and whatnot. I was like, damn, man, that is some hardcore, heartfelt shit right there. And I love how that's how they both confirmed with one another. Yeah, you are who you say you are. You're not a changeling. So that was great. Don't know what the hell is going on with Jack. I feel like he's a sleeper agent for the changelings, but he's not a changeling. Like he's something else, some kind of literal killing machine, as he dispatched those 4 changelings quite easily with little to no effort. And he's got like red spinning glowing eyes or whatever. Like, is he an android or a cyborg or something, and the changelings want him back? I have no idea, because that's a new mysterious element they've introduced to this show. But one mystery they did eliminate was who Worf's contact was with Starfleet intelligence, and that apparently was the late and great Ro Laren. But fortunately, one of the few good things to come of her death was that Worf and Raffi reunited with Picard and Riker, which was great. So now their paths are probably on a collision course. That was a great scene to see them all reunite with one another again. That was pretty great to watch. I enjoyed that quite a bit. And it would make sense that in all the years since the end of the Dominion War, that the changelings have probably naturally evolved over time. So the fact that they can replicate other life forms without reverting to a gelatinous state after being killed makes them all the more a formidable foe, because now you really can't tell who is a changeling and who isn't, because now they can pass the blood screenings and they can get away with all sorts of shit. And now it sounds like Starfleet is totally compromised, possibly at the highest levels. And it seems like everything is connected. You know, what Raffi and Worf were investigating to, you know, the thing that happened with Vadic and her ship, the Shrike. Everything seems to go back to the changelings. And somehow Jack Crusher has something to do with it. And now, of course, that's involved Picard, Riker, Beverly, and now Worf and Raffi, Captain Shaw, and eventually other crew members like Deanna and Geordi are supposed to make a reappearance as well, too. So we'll see what happens with that. Overall, it was a pretty great episode. I love seeing Michelle Forbes as Ro Laren again. I'm so sorry they killed her off. I was kind of hoping she'd get out of that shuttle at the last minute, but I guess they gave her a noble ending, you know, since she had pretty much, she redeemed herself in that moment by sacrificing herself. So the Titan wouldn't get destroyed, but she did damage the Intrepid, which was mostly changelings at that point. Well, and a lot of the crew from the Titan as well, who may or may not have been changelings. A lot of them probably weren't. But yeah, I'm just bummed. I mean, I'm so happy that they brought her back, but this episode is so bittersweet, because it's like they brought her back and then they killed her off right away. I would have loved to have gotten at least 1 or 2 more episodes with her. But hey, I don't work on the show, so I have no say. But I am grateful for the screen time that we did get with her, and hats off to Michelle Forbes for playing the part so well, even after all these years. She looked and sounded great. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the latest episode of Picard as much as I did. What did you think of it? You know, this episode marks the halfway point. We've only got 5 episodes left this season of the 3rd and final season of this show. So I feel like the stakes are going to be higher than ever, and that makes for more entertaining television. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a wonderful rest of your Sunday if I don't see you. Thanks again for watching. I do apologize for the delay in uploading this review. Thank you so much for bearing with me. And of course, until next time, live long and prosper.